Okay, so you saw with us here on the white carpet, and I have this sensational woman. She's very powerful, very, very powerful in Ghana here. You might not be too familiar with her power yet, but if I unveil her eventually, you would understand why I am sounding that. She is Zila, and she is the grandmama of Grandpapa Reggie Rockstone. Hi, Zila. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Powerful, I didn't know.
You didn't know how powerful you are. Naturally, women are powerful, and for you to be able to be handling Reggie Rockstone.
I like the handling. You'll be laughing at that.
Don't you handle him?
Well, if you call it that, why not?
How do you manage him?
Well, home-wise or work-wise? Or all in one? Which are you referring to?
Give us all. However you take it, we are just curious. However.
Well, I guess women have their ways, don't they? You need to know the person, and you need to apply the information you know about the person, and you need to deal with them as such. So I think, actually, I've been telling Reggie, like, I think I know you more than you know yourself. I actually know him through and through. So, I mean, it comes effortlessly.
That's nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many children there?
We have 3 kids, but Reggie has an older kid. Okay, no, she's not a kid. She's a full-grown woman, Phoebe. Has an older daughter, and between the 2 of us, we have 3, so we have 4.
Wow, you look very fantastic.
Thank you.
Would you want to do a roller coaster for us? A 360? Nine, you know, I've always been curious about who Reggie's wife is. Who are you? Okay, don't worry. I once witnessed you pick up awards in one night.
Yes.
And, Reggie. Okay, so we're watching your family. The 3 strong ones, and the last one, the baby, is the one. Reggie said he's only one who can have a baby at 50.
I know, right? I know, right? I know, right?
Yeah, that's a lovely family. I really admire you. You run the nightclub. You run Reggie's office, Rockstones office.
Yep.
You picked up awards.
Yes.
I saw you. I was like,
how many did we even pick up? Was it like
that
5
night?
or something?
About 5.
Yeah, or something like that. I can't even remember.
You keep our crowd awake when everybody is asleep.
I know, right? It's tiring.
How do you manage that?
I don't know, you know, because I didn't go to school to do that.
Okay.
I'm a medical doctor by profession.
Wow.
But somehow, I guess, like I said on that day when we picked up the award, and I actually won an award. Can you imagine? I was pregnant and I won an award for the best female bouncer.
Yeah.
You know, that's me. I have a friend, Allegro, he always says, Dr. Limon, you were Dr. 10 bouncer. And I was like, oh, get away. I really, but I mean, I think when you own something, okay, when something is yours, when you have to pay the bills, when you have to answer all the questions, when you have to, people are dependent on you, people work for you, you have to pay them. At the end of the month, they don't care if it happened or not, you have to pay them. When you have all of that, there's something that makes you, you know, you just have to give in your all. You just have to make sure that it works. You know, Reggie and I, we're a great team because we have various or different properties or different characteristics, okay? So I'm the micromanaging type. I'm the person who is asking why this, why not, let's do this, you know, get this, you know. Reggie is the host, how to get the people in, to bring the people in. So we work really well together. And so I had to step in to make sure it's working. Otherwise, you would just be smiling and giving away all my drinks, and I'll be looking at him and
how difficult was it to abandon your medical profession and come bouncing?
Well, what is it I've abandoned?
And still watching.
I know, right? I actually haven't abandoned it. I always say, once a doctor, always a doctor. I trained for X number of years, that number of years. I don't practice actively, but I still do, you know, some what we call locum now and again. And I like to say friends and family, all my friends and family. If no one at all, there's friends and family to always consult. So I haven't exactly thrown it away or abandoned it.
So the 3 children are in, there are 4 children in there. And you are able to manage Reggie, the big boy. He's all over. So he himself alone is enough to keep you busy. The 4 children are there, and you still manage the business. You do all that. How easy? How do you make that very simple?
It's simple. Superwoman. I have some powers nobody knows.
You are a magician,
I
though.
know, right? House of Horrors. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, I think about it sometimes, and I don't know. I don't know how it happens, but I guess it's the power of being a woman.
You wake up in the morning, and by evening, it's all done.
Exactly.
And you wake up again, and it's life goes
Another
on.
day begins
Wow.
again with the children. Mommy, mommy, I need this. Mommy, I want this. Mommy, and then the day begins and goes through, and then the
Yeah.
problems. You get a call. We need to do this, and the day just goes and moves
Yeah.
into the next day and the next day. Actually, lately, I always say the number of hours in the day, they're not enough for me at all.
No, it's not enough for anybody, actually. I'm sure you're hoping for 72 hours in a day.
I'm telling you. And a lot more rest in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, if you have just joined us, we're hanging out with Zila, the wife of Reggie Rockstone, a very powerful woman who, on her own, is amazing. She does a lot at Rockstone's office. And so, if you haven't been there, go there and experience her. But you can be part of this conversation. The number is 0267 844-024. Quickly drop us your questions, your comments, and just be part of us. Let's share this together. And we're still continuing celebrating mothers right here on the white carpet. And she is one of our guest mothers that we are celebrating here by kind courtesy Onga and FC. Thank you so much, Onga and FC. Zila,
Yeah.
Reggie said he had retired from music.
I know,
And then the
right?
next minute, he says, I'm joining VVIP. The talks came, people
Yeah,
talked that he's taking advantage and all that. What do you make of the whole thing? Did you play any role in there, in that decision?
Not actively. You know, I don't think it was a very active decision, if you would ask. It happened. I mean, one day, he's huge on social media, like Twitter and Instagram and all that. I'm not so big on social media. There's no time for that. So he always, is telling me, and he told me, oh, did you know Promty had left the group, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, jokingly, I would replace him. I would jokingly. So it was a joke. We all laughed about it. And then he jokingly put it up. And before we knew it, he was the third member of the group. So it wasn't something we sat and had a serious discussion about.
But have you ever toyed with the idea of singing, backing him sing, rap or something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You haven't heard me sing, that's why.
Can we try that today?
No, thank you.
Can you try any of his songs?
No, thank you. I'll stay in my lane.
No, imagine that one day we walk into Django Bar and Zila is holding the microphone and say,
really? Me? My singing? Nah, not at all.
Why won't you try that?
No, we are all blessed differently. And me, not with the voice at all.
No, but I really would have loved to hear you sing Hustle.
I would sing along. Actually, I do sing along all the time and dance to it.
Okay, so let's pretend that the whole thing is playing and you are singing along.
No. When I'm singing along, you don't hear the voice.
Okay.
It's the voice. That's the key.
Yeah. But do you manage the group?
Yes, actually, I do.
Okay,
I do
so we can talk about Skolum.
Oh, yeah, of course. We can
What
talk about all.
Yeah.
We can talk about all
Okay,
of them.
so what is it about Skolum?
I don't know, but so they always go to the studio and they always come with something. So the next day they start playing the tracks and everything. So they came, and then before I could say, I didn't even hear the beat like usually. Usually I'll hear the beat before, and then the next thing, oh, what happened? And they're in the studio and they were messing. This I didn't hear. The next thing I was hearing the song. And so they're like, oh, they went to the studio, Senna, blah, blah, blah. And the song was crazy. The first day, my daughter, the baby, she had, you should have seen her. Like she was moving to it.
It was already?
She's two now already.
Fast.
I know, right? It was an instant hit even in our house. It was a no-brainer. And so unfortunately, Senna was okay, no, actually it's not unfortunately because it's a great thing we shot that video. Senna was leaving like probably not more, maybe probably 3 to 5 days after they did the recording.
Okay.
And so it was very imperative they did a video because she doesn't live here. She lives in Hungary. She's half Ghanaian, half Hungarian. So she lives in Hungary. And so her going back, we didn't know when she was coming back again because the last time she was 2 years ago.
Okay.
So we had to make the video happen. So the track was done the next 2 days. In fact, one day we were planning a video.
About it's flowing. How I wish you would just give us a line. Some people out there don't know this.
Make you enter Skolum. The shooting of that video is the best video we've shot. I mean, it was, in as much as it wasn't really planned and everything was like, it was so smooth. It was you see the emotion that is captured in the video.
Yeah.
That's exactly how the people were feeling. It wasn't faked. it was nice, it was merry, it was jolly.
Wow.
There's no wonder the song is what it is now and the video is what it is.
Okay, so I have some people sharing a few messages with us. I do want to send that with you also.
Okay.
Share that with you also. Okay. Okay, so this one says, hello, please ask Zila if she was in Legon and at Legon Hall. Nana is my name. Okay. Were you there?
I was in Legon, but I was in Legon. Even though I was always in Legon, I was in Legon. I was in Mensa Saba.
Okay, so she says, you are indeed a superwoman. This is coming from DJ Frank in Boko. He says, Gladys, she's very cute and young. Wow, you guys are all looking fabulous. Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you.
Let me take two more. There are a lot.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. This one says, you are wow.
Wow.
Didn't give his name.
Oh, Mr. Wow.
Okay, yeah,
Wow.
Mr. Wow. This says, Zila, I'm so happy for you. Thumbs up, please ask Zila for me how old she is. Would you want to disclose that?
Really? A woman disclosing
Disclose the age?
And not even on any platform. On TV.
She's 30 years old.
I know, right?
Okay, so Zila, I just want us to wrap up. We have something small for you. Becky is bringing that right now, but as she brings that, what would you say to women out there, career women, who are finding it very difficult to run home along career? Some have abandoned one and pursuing just one. How would you inspire them to also feel that they can make it that simple?
Well, for starters, it is not at all simple. So if you feel that somebody is doing it because it's simple, then you are wrong. It's very difficult. The frustrations every day, you just need to push in and to persevere. At the end of the day, you're a woman. And women, we are the powerhouse. And that's basically what it is. We have the ability to multitask, and so we should tap into that. And I mean, you look at your family, you look at your children, you don't give that up. You don't give that up for your work, but then you combine because you need to eat, don't you? Yes, you do. So basically, it's just, you just have to persevere and carry on.
Okay. If I remember right, your father is Hilaliman, right?
Yes, yes.
Wow. I never knew that.
I know, right? It always comes up somehow.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you remember of him?
Oh, a lot. Because we literally grew up to my dad. Actually, I literally grew up to my dad, seeing him every single day of my life until I went to secondary school. So that's when I used to see him all the time, and until he passed. So there's more than enough memories of my dad.
You were a first daughter sometime in Ghana.
Yes, I was very little. I don't remember that aspect of my life.
Okay.
I remember the aftermath when we were regular people.
Do you also have shared those sentiments that Rawlings denied your father his time?
I don't think you want to ask me that question here
on
this platform. We will not finish now.
Becky, I'm waiting for you.
We will not finish now.
Okay, just one sentence.
Do I think he denied him his time? I think he did the country a great disservice by staging that coup, because a lot could have been achieved. When I read, because I was quite young, so I didn't know too much about politics, but right now when I read and I hear, I get sad and I wonder why God made it happen.
Okay, right. So Becky has just dropped this for us. Zila, Onga is helping us celebrate the mothers we have.
Is this for my house or for my kitchen in Rockstones office?
Once you are the woman, you decide how you want to, whether you want to do that alone. You have something for your baby. You can taste whilst you feed her. You have your spices in there. You have your, I mean, there's a lot of things in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as you cook wache, you can decide to, have lots of spices.
We actually do. Onga will be happy. We use Onga.
Oh,
my chef would, when we are writing the list,
okay,
Onga.
so
is there?
Jungle Bar uses Onga.
Onga will be happy to hear.
Zila, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us here. It's a high five, actually. So
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's more like it. Thank you. We're so grateful. We'll stage a comeback.
We will.
Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Actually, I did.
Won't you want to do it again?
I don't think I'll mind.
Right, Zila, thank you so much. So that is the woman behind Reggie Rockstone.